All right, okay, we got sound. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Okay. Put in a little clap mark there so I can edit the audio, the video. Yep, done. Okay, got the SM57, the good old SM57 here. Okay, g'day, my name's Graham. It's the 2nd of January 2023, and yes, I'm about to start yet another guitar YouTube channel. Why? The internet is practically heaving with amazing guitar YouTube education content lessons. It's practically dimming the lights in cities. It's probably drawing that much server power, melting nuclear reactors, causing wind turbines to run backwards. You know, so why would I start yet another YouTube channel on guitar? Well, the first reason is A, probably no one's going to watch this anyway. B, it's kind of related to that, is that I'm purely just doing it for myself, so I can sort of document my own playing, and get something out of that, so I can sort of see my own improvement, and that, because that's one of the things I've learned about practice over the years, and it's taken me a long time. I mean, I'm 48. I'm not a spring chicken, so I'm late to the party, but I'm here and I'm doing it, and more recently, I think I've probably made more gains in guitar playing than I've ever made, and purely because I've let go of a lot of the fear of failure. Basically, because the older you get, the less you give a shit. So, it's kind of the sad truth. I wish I had lost that insecurity when I was younger. I'd be a lot better player today. But the point is, I'm here, I'm doing it now, and yep, I'm going to start this channel. If anyone watches it, okay, whatever. If you like it, then maybe that'll give me some encouragement to keep going. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me you don't like it. No trolling. There's not going to be any trolls. I don't have any patience for that sort of shit. Go and do your own thing. If you want to troll channels and people, then you're a pretty sad loser, to be honest, because you obviously haven't got anything better to do with your time. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is just take, I guess, things that I'm learning and just document the process and break it down and talk through how I'm learning that particular piece of music and my thoughts about it. And hopefully, if you happen to watch these videos and it's the style of thing, or it's the particular track you're trying to learn and it's tagged and whatever, and you find this video and you find yourself watching it, then, I may talk about it in a language that speaks to you and helps you understand it better, whereas from somewhere else, it might have gone over your head and you missed it. Because that's what I find with YouTube is sometimes you've got to come at something from a few different angles before you fully understand it or incorporate it, or the penny drops and so forth. The other thing I tend to do is just deliberately restrict myself to what YouTube stuff that I watch and learn from. Just for the simple fact is there is a lot of good stuff out there. You can get so lost down the rabbit hole and feel completely overwhelmed. So the channels that I tend to keep coming back to, and often for very different reasons, are Björnth. Just from, you want to get a technique right, or you're struggling with a certain technique. Björnth is amazing. Say no more. I mean, yeah, his videos are slick, but I wouldn't say they're not they're not over the top. They're not. I mean, if you want to go and see special effects and 12 different camera angles, I mean, you either go watch Paul David's guitar YouTube, or you go to the friggin' movies. Really, honestly. But if you want to just learn stuff and you're there and you just want to hear the stuff, to hear the guitar, to hear what's going on, channels like Lamb Chopper. So Anthony from Lamb Chopper 68 something, 687, something like that. Anyway, look him up. He's amazing. I love the same music that he, leans towards. And, another Aussie, not that, that's anything, but, yeah, he he's very down to earth. You know, he's very down to earth and he just gets straight into it and he's no bullshit and he's very chilled and he's just a really nice guy. So that's Lamb Chopper. And the other one I follow is Chris Zupa. So he's, and again, these probably rise up in your feed anyway because they're popular, right? So you know all these ones, but these are the ones I limit myself to. Now, Chris goes into soloing. You know, these are all rock and metal too, by the way, because that's, again, I've got to keep it fairly restricted. Otherwise I could just, you know, again, you get lost, you get down the rabbit hole. So Chris, yeah, he tabs a lot of solos and plays through them. And again, he gets straight into it, very down to earth, really nice guy. Yeah, really like his videos. And he's a great for solos. And another one that I don't so much follow, but I've got a couple of his courses. And
Ben Higgins.
Tune into his little
Ben
shticks.
Higgins. Jesus Christ, Graham. Remember his fucking name?
Is just cutting all the bullshit, cutting through all the bullshit, just saying, look, it's not rocket science. It's not, you know, these people aren't aliens that play this, that shred this stuff. And, you know, these people are humans. This is just work. This is just one foot in front of the other. And so he's very, he's just very no BS. And if you're looking for someone to sort of put a firecracker under you and just stop, you know, get you to pull your head out of your ass, then Ben's the guy to go and check out some of his little videos and his little rants. So he's great. And his courses are cool too, you know, like, you know, he's funny. He calls himself, you know, badass guitar playing. I don't know, badass. He's kind of daggy, but he's a good guy. And, yeah, he's no bullshit. So, anyway, those four, and I could go on about others, but I'm really just going to talk about those four and probably lifting ideas and things from them that I'm trying to play. And, you know, if you want to follow me along and have a crack at some of these things, that's what I'm going to be making videos about. I'm also not going to be super editing my stuff. So I want you to see, because I want to see all my mistakes, right? I don't want to make polished videos of me trying to learn a piece because that doesn't give me any educational value at all. So I want you to see me try something for the first time, try something, then a week later, try something at week 2 and 3. And that way, you know, really follow the process. And yeah, when I can actually play it, yeah, see the final thing. But the point of that being is to demystify this stuff and say, okay, if a 48-year-old guy, you know, on a friggin' sheep farm can play this shit or can learn this shit, then fuck, what the fuck am I doing? So, you know, I don't believe in talent. I think talent is really overrated. I think, you know, all this stuff, any skill, is learnt. It's a process of joining all the dots and learning. And I think I heard a great quote, you know, dinner is like music. It's one, you know, you take one bite at a time, and that's exactly what you do. And it sounds great in theory, but often we're in such a hurry to get there, we forget that. So yeah, that's my approach, and I want to join you on the journey, whatever. And yeah, if you see this video, great. If you don't, who cares? That's all. That's 10 minutes of your life you can have back. Hopefully my videos are only going to be, I'm going to try and make them a maximum of 10 minutes long, because I'm aware of people's time, and I hope to just upload stuff that I think's valuable, and I want to attract that intermediate player that struggles with getting over fear of failure, I suppose, and just giving you that extra bit of confidence to go out and do it and go through it with you. All right. So when videos are not going to be super polished, you know, you're not going to see this sort of like final edited, beautiful, you know, beautifully played tap. I mean, that stuff is great. That stuff is already there. I'm not going to go near that stuff. Sure, I'll do a final edit of what I do, but I want you to see the raw deal, and the tears and the whatever, blood, sweat, and tears. Anyway, I'm just crapping on now. So I'm going to quit the video and click on the link below. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? I probably don't have anything down there yet. But anyway, that's what you're supposed to do. What is the other thing? Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah. Yeah, great. Okay, see ya. Bye.